All right. This is just a quick deck tech before my Explorer ladder match. I definitely don't think this is probably the optimal Explorer poison list. As I talked about before, I added the red for removal. I'm trying today is Thrill of Possibility over the oh gosh, I forgot what they're called. The ones that draw more cards the more that they are on the graveyard. Frantic Inventory with the Fiery Temper combo. One thing I was thinking there is if this deck gets to late game, it's generally okay. But early game, this deck struggles, especially adding the third color. So I added the Thrill of Possibility combo to because it's slightly better than Frantic Inventory earlier on, and it allows me to play more red than blue, and so that's why you see the 4 mountains here. It's still really rough on the mana, and like I said, I haven't tested it that much, so we'll see how it does today. Let me answer his challenge. Yes, pick the right deck. So yeah, you can see how many iterations of it. This one was a combo, or like Frantic Inventory with the discard spell, and then there's one that's just trying to keep it Dimir only. Yeah, so Historic Pauper, it's pretty set. I think that Dimir is the way to go since you have a good enough removal suite there, but who knows what the best setup is for Explorer. I don't think that this is necessarily ideal, and having a one-lander is not ideal either. Okay, so here we go. Playable hand without any black, though, so that's going to be a little bit concerning, but we get a redraw with this prologue. Scrybug. And I've been playing against, Sparky a lot, so I gotta be careful because I tended to shortcut a lot of things against Sparky and basically just cold fish how quickly I could get poison. And then, so now I'm playing against someone who's actually there. Interesting. Ooh, that was an excellent draw. I would have played this just to get a land drop, but now we're cooking. So it's interesting he's playing with these deserts. Okay, so he's poison too. Interesting. This creature is probably the best poison creature. Okay, so do I want to bring anything back? I don't think so. I'm just gonna decline this. I need to draw my second red, so this is a problem I alluded to earlier in this deck. Yeah, so the creature-based poison, there's also the flying 1/1 toxic creature, who's reasonable. Okay, so now I get to draw up my card. Is that better than just drawing 2 cards and potentially drawing into another red or another 1-mountain removal spell? I think I'm just gonna play this. Now, one thing it does run into Spell Pierce, where a combo of these wouldn't. Let's see. What do I want to play around? I think I'm okay with him countering this, actually. So let's run this one out here. I forgot about this combo, but this package also is a nice package. Where you can discard your learn cards, because I don't necessarily need another red if I can just kill this guy faster. One thing is it's always scary to get the first poison because it does turn on his proliferate spells, like we saw there with when it dies. That's going to be a little bit of an issue. So I think I run this out again, or I could just do double contentious plan. Yeah, I like the double contentious plan. So I play around counters this way by dividing up my spells into 2 different spells, and I have the chance to do this. So I will do it on his upkeep, I think. Actually, since I have Bring the Ending, I'm just going to do it at the end step. It's okay to get another poison. Is it, though? It does. No, because killing it would also put me to 3, so the corrupted spells get turned on. So yeah, so actually this version is actually going to be really good against his. Now, yeah, I still think I played out there. So 4 poison to 2. It's scary. Yeah, so, you know, he was holding up one of those. That would have been nice to have a last turn. Okay, so I think I run out the Inquiry right now while I can play around Spell Pierce. Yeah. Okay. And I think well, the issue here now is if I hold up, yeah, I think I'll Thrill, discarding my Mountain if he doesn't do anything, but I think it's worth it enough to counter something. It's interesting, actually. I haven't really thought about this matchup versus a poison deck that plays with creatures. I think it's a reasonable deck. Why does it still say that I'm the active player? Or is this, it's my turn? No. Must have had a card. Ooh. Now this is a reasonable card to counter. He's running out of cards though. Do I prefer countering his draw 2? I think I care more about countering his Infectious Inquiry than I care about the Experimental Augury. And I'd rather him use his counters on my Thrill Pulse ability. If he doesn't do anything, if he holds up mana, he just counters my Thrill. Because I think this card, again, I haven't thought about this matchup and I haven't played this matchup, but I think this card is the card that really puts people over the top. We'll see. Alright, let's see if he counters this. I mean, this is like a prime Spell Pierce target for him right here. Ooh. I don't know why he didn't counter that. Interesting. I don't know if he just doesn't have it, but now I get to run this out with Bring the Ending back up, and I think I will fight over it if he makes me. And then I think I need to keep up double counter as well, so unfortunately I'm not going to get my other black spell down. Yeah, so I'm going to allow this. The time is ticking, so I'm up to 7 now, 8 if I kill that. I do have cards that exile, so it wouldn't trigger that part of it. So that is a nice. Now, is that a reason that I should just run out the Experimental Augury right now? Yeah, I think I should have. I think I probably should have done this in response to his spell. Do I care? I think I do need to remove this, so I think I need to grab this rather than the counter. It's gonna be interesting, like when we get up close to the end, close to 9 or 10, or well 9 or 8 poison, the flurry of counter spells that are probably gonna come down. Yeah, see, like, this card, like, this is the issue with poison, is I think is, like, he's almost got me dead this way, and now this card doesn't really do anything. I mean, he happens to have me a little bit low on life, but do I actually care? Let's see, 5, so I got him up to 6, 7 poison. You know what? I think I counter, hoping that he wastes a counter on this, because I don't actually care about this card. Let's see if he bites. because now I think I just have to aggro poison him and just try to poison him fast enough. Okay, it's interesting that I guess he didn't have to stack the Blight Belly Rat, but I think I would have. Okay, so now this is great because now I get to remove his Blight Belly. Well, is that going to kill me? Which is going to kill me faster? Because I would like to wait. I think I draw a card first. Let's see how much mana I have. I do have an untapped land here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So I can do this. 3 mana there and this. So I would have enough. So let's start off with that. Okay, the tap of red. Okay. So that actually changes the math because that gives me another turn. So do I exile the Blight Belly Rat and then hope to live 2 turns against a Tolarian Terror? I think I do that. So let's exile the Blight Belly Rat. And oh, I wasn't counting the 2 of the ward for that. So that was a big mistake. Because yeah, now I got 3 turns to live. So let's. I guess I'll do this first. Shoot, this is not really playing against a counter spell. Okay, well that's good. Do I want to? Yeah, I think I want to filter my deck slightly. Probably should have filtered before I drew. Let's get I have plenty of blue, so I'll just get another black. All right, so yeah, so now poison's not the game. Now it's direct damage, which I gotta live another turn against a Tolarian Terror, and he had 2 anyway. So I think I'm happy with my 3, yeah. So I'm happy with my decision to kill his Blight Belly Rat because I would have been at 8 poison, potentially 9 poison, and that potentially could have killed me. So let's do this. Let's discard. Doesn't really matter. Let's discard this. He should counter this if he has a counter. I don't think there's any way for me to come back. I guess I could have done this in anticipation, but I still die anyways. So yeah, so good gains. All right, so against creatures and Tolarian Terrors, I think I'm actually set up pretty well. These Flameless Bolts are pretty good because they exile and they don't trigger the thing. So yeah, so just Vraska's Fall is going to be awesome. Obviously Dispels are good, Scatters are good, and then we don't need to gain life against his deck, so this card is pretty much dead. Let's see, and then this is also not good. Okay. So it's pretty streamlined deck list. I don't want too many Fiery Tempers. Do I want any? Let's keep 1 for in case he has a resolved Blight Belly Rat. Do I keep 2 and only 3 of the Thrills? Yeah, because Thrills are actually a little bit of a liability. So let me do 3/2. An extra Thrill is fine without having a Fiery Temper, but I don't want too many because it is control matchup, and I want to make my land drops as well as you know, drawing cards and affecting the board. So yeah, I don't think any of these other cards do anything. Now this is a consideration in a control matchup. Actually, I do like that more than this. So it literally just draws a card, and it draws a land, which is important for a control matchup. So I think I'm going to like this more. Fixes my mana. The life doesn't really matter in this matchup, but yeah, we'll see. It's weird to take out the learn part of the package and bring in the actual lesson. Okay, so yes, I want to play first. So he's probably the beatdown since he has the creatures that can attack. So I think I want to take the draw. Is my logic there. We got a good hand. We got good lands. A couple more islands wouldn't have hurt, but that's fine. And then we just hope to draw our The draw 2 and poison the opponent. Okay, so he's not playing into mine. I don't think I want to run this out. If I had... Ooh, that's interesting for him to do. Let's go ahead and counter that. I didn't think about that, so in game 3 I actually do want to keep my... what are those removal spells? The Mogisi's Favor that kills a one toughness creature. Same thing, since I don't have the draw 2, I don't want to bait him into casting spells at the end of his turn. Now, this is unfortunate because now he knows I'm light on blue. I'm not poisoned yet. I'm okay with this. It's gonna be interesting. So it's weird. So he's playing this. But he's playing also this, so he could be having Mystic Sanctuaries in his deck, in which case, yeah, so basically my point was going to be, without Mystic Sanctuaries, the control deck without the creatures has a big issue finishing the game, but with him. Okay, so now, I think I do this now because I have Dispel. And yeah, it stinks that I have to. Okay, so now, yeah, I'm just gonna have to run into Dispel, unfortunately. Okay, didn't dodge Dispel. Do I take the land or do I take this? Actually, I think for all my talk about how in control decks you want lands, and then, okay, so. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting when I'm gonna fire it off. But what's nice is I can play it this turn. Oh, you know what? I probably should have just played it on my turn. Yeah, this resolves. Okay, so here, this is a good time to note. Okay, so I don't think he has a card. Ooh, that's really nice because now I can protect my. So Dispel, not necessary. I can still counter his cards. He's not getting too many. Is it greedy to keep the Augury? I think. No, he has too many creatures. I win if I can remove all his creatures. So I think I keep this, and then Dispel being just efficient, I think I just need to keep. So let's do that. Still have not been able to poison him, unfortunately. Alright. Another interesting to think is after Sideboard, does he keep Spell Pierce in the deck? It's a reasonable card. Okay, so now here we go. Okay, so he has 3 mana up. So if we fight over it... otherwise, I'm not really doing anything, so I think I just go. I think I just jam. I'm not poisoned yet, so his other card is not a real counter spell. So you'd have to use 2 cards to stop this, or a real counter spell. So I like this. Yeah, I feel like it's a nice spot to play the card. And now he's poisoned. And now this is where the control deck should shine. I'm still light on blue, so I'm not out of the woods yet, but this should be where I start to take over the game. Yeah, see, he's doing stuff like this, where it's like, yeah, that's fine. He starts poisoning me, but he wastes the whole card. It's interesting that he had to keep those in his deck. Okay, so yeah, this is my spot. And like I said, this is the bad card. Let's see if he has a counter back for it. Nope, he does not. Okay. All right. Well, things are looking good. I still think I keep my counters up, but let's see. Do I thrill and dump my land? I think I do. Yeah. It feels weird again to dump land in a control matchup, especially a blue land. But yeah, just drawing into this. Now, do I just fire this off? He didn't have the counter last time. I did make a land drop, did I? Oh gosh, I already forgot. Yeah, I think I just drive. All right, let's see if I made a land drop already. Okay, yeah, all the more reason that I should have done that. Okay, so now he has his turn to land a card or a few cards. let's definitely get my islands going. So and now the question will be, okay, so he just went for that. So I didn't even have this counter in hand, so I feel really good about playing at sorcery speed there. Okay, so now now it's back to wanting to make land drops. So I think I just cycle this, get to a corrupted, which is an awesome milestone. And this doesn't get anything back, unfortunately, because I only have 2 islands in play, but I think I still make my land drop. So yeah, so I'm a little bit light right now on counters and stuff. So if he plays a creature, I'm definitely going to scatter it. If he plays the draw spell and poison, I'm definitely going to counter it. Ooh, this is tempting. I think I let this one go. In future turns I can fight since I have counters and I have islands finally, but I think I have to let this one go because I think this is the critical turn. I want to make sure I can counter his draw spell in case he had it. Okay, so now we are in the face-off where we both just want to draw lands, in which case me putting in the deck. Now, again, I think I just let this one resolve. I think I just, again, focus on his draw 2 spell. Because that's what will kill me. Okay, terrors, yeah. I'll just use my counters on that. If he counters back, I think I use Instant Scatter. I don't think I think I saved my Dispel. I think my Dispel is more valuable than that. This, if it dies, it proliferates, so I think that's a good target for my Best ult because it won't die. That's why I kept this one in. I still have 2 counter spells up. Be interesting if he plays the sack spells. That would be one way to get around exile. Okay, I think I do this main phase just to potentially draw another island, hopefully a Mystic Sanctuary. Okay, more counters is welcome too. Again, I'm not going to counter these until I get probably 9 poison is when I'd probably trigger. All right, let's counter this one. Let's see if he wants to counter back. Okay, so let's resolve the Bring the Ending. Okay, let's not use my Bring the Ending. Let's use my Essence Scatter. So this is unfortunate because it looks like he's fighting because he looks like he probably has protection. But then on my turn, I'm going to be able to kill this Tolarian Terror. Yeah, so he kept in his Make Disappears, so I should be able to play around that next game. It's just unfortunate that I got value this game. All right, so let's not use our blue. What the heck is the auto tapper doing? Okay, let's do that. Yes, I want to exile it. And then let's use red and red. Resolve. Auto pay. I always get nervous with auto pay and auto tapper, especially when it tried to tap me out of my blue mana. That was not a smart way for it to play. I think it prioritizes using the Mystic Sanctuary mana for some reason. Yeah, so this is my spot. I've been saving the counter specifically for this card. Let's see if I can stop him from resolving it. In this case, I'm going to use my Dispel up because it's done its purpose. Okay, let's see if he has another one. All right, I'm at 17 life. He's only at 4 poison. Unfortunately, I think I do have to waste my Bring the Ending on his Tolarian Terror. That's unfortunate, actually, how it's played. So Tolarian Terrors, I guess I have to respect. I guess not. And why does it keep tapping out my blue? This is not appropriate. Yes. Resolve. Autopay. Alright. But now the issue is, if he draws that card again, I have no answers. Did I mess up? He Tolarian Terrored I guess I could have yeah, I should have used my Dispel. I don't know what I was thinking. That actually might cost me. People are probably yelling at the screen right now. It's like he played the Serpent, I countered with Bring the Ending, and then he Bring the Ending back, and then that was my time to just Dispel. And I'd already talked about how I was going to use this spell, which means I would have had this in hand. Oh, that's an unfortunate misplay. And then so now he's getting the value from his lands. I still don't know why he's using these deserts. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Say I could have had Bring the Ending there for all of these cards that I needed to be countering. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna die to this, so I think I just have to go for it. Yeah, that was a really unfortunate misplay, because I think that gave me 2 poison, so I think that's gonna turn the game in his favor. Because now I have to counter, like, other random crap. Okay. Let's try to make a comeback here. I shouldn't be making all my land drops, too, because I'm so used to that from the other deck version, which had no way to use lands in hand. Alright. I will counter if you can kill me, which now it seems like he might. Yeah, the 2 poisons is just gonna hurt. Okay, let's go for it. Does he have the protection it looks like he does? Or if he probably just has another Proliferate spell, he wins as well. So, yeah, so probably what I want to be doing then is probably playing more of the Vraska's Fall. Because it can poison the opponent faster. So in this race to see who can get to 10 poison first, it's a reasonable card. It's good against the terrors. Obviously, if I played tighter and I didn't not counter, okay. So let's see, what do I have to drag me out of this? Infectious Inquiry is probably the answer, since I'm not under life total pressure. Yeah, just unfortunate that it's gonna leave me shields down for now. All right, so. And then do I play this Ice Tunnel? So I potentially might be... Okay, he has an Exile spell. This is even more bad news. I'm glad I waited off of the decision to... okay, resolve. I don't think it's that good to be playing those cards, but we'll see. I am losing, but I think I'm losing because of that poor Dispel play. I don't know what I was thinking there. That got me 2 extra poison. This is not ideal. Yes, so he's playing correctly by keeping it in play. Okay, let's see if I can cobble together enough poison to get him up. I need 3 more poison cards. Okay, I don't need 2 lands in hand. I mean, it is technically possible. Let's see, I have 3 Thrill of Possibilities in the deck, and I've gone through 2. So yeah, so it's not possible. I only need to get 1 card in hand. Oh, this is so scary, him drawing cards with his lands. Okay. Alright, that's a start. Okay, let's see if this resolves. Yep, unfortunate. This is so scary. Every turn that goes by, he can draw a card that kills me. Alright, do I need more black or red? I think black is going to be what's necessary. Because I just get started with the 1 red draw spell, and then I just want as much black as I can in case I draw more Infectious Inquiries. So it's small margins here. I'm you know, I'm pretty much toast. I'm pretty sure he has the kill spells. I think he'll go for it now that I reveal that I literally only have one card in my hand. But maybe he just has counters. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with my sorcery speed, and then I'll play my instant speed to try to find a counter if he tries to counter this. Okay, 4. I shall pay. Resolve. Auto pay, yeah, do my blue. Auto pay. There we go. Come on. Alright, well now I have protection from his, and I do have the necessary poison. Okay, so now I just have to play to last one more turn. Okay, so I gotta counter that one. Do I play around? So, oh shoot, he can. So yeah, I think I have to dispel, and then I have the option to augury into another dispel if so. He could technically play this Rotten Reunion, and then what do you call it when you turn on your thing? Okay, so I think I pass. Let's see. Do I win here? I think I win more safely if I wait to my turn. Okay, yeah, and I can start with the sorcery speed, and I can go all instant. Okay, wow. Even after that mistake, this deck, and I think that's due to this contentious plan stuff. And then I think I still tap my red. Does this kill you? Yes. Okay. All right. I don't know what he had back in his hands. Okay, so let's play tighter about using my dispel in the optimal spot there, and then let's bring in a kill spell because he kept in that creature. And then in that case, I think I dump the other thrill. Is environmental sciences worse or better than another thrill? It is a draw spell, but I don't think he realizes how important Infectious Inquiry is in the matchup, and so I think I'm okay abusing that. Thrill of Possibility is just so bad. Yeah, I think I play it like this again. Thrill, Frostbite, none of these cards do anything. Yep, so I think, I mean, this combo seems so weird because it's just a one of that you're trying to get in the whole freaking deck, but it's the Fiery Tempers are not miserable without it, especially in a control matchup, and the opposite is also true of the for the Thrill of Possibility. It's not unreasonable. I mean, it's really bad when it gets countered. Okay, so a lot of lands, no counters, no answers to his early creatures, no poison. I think this is a mulligan. Dang, is it gonna be like this? Ugh. If I just had 2 lands, this would be a reasonable keep because of the environmental sciences. Do I go for it? I am on the draw. This land does not also cast my Mogus's Favor, which is also a huge issue too. Do I think this deck will beat the opponent more often than going down to 5? I think this hand is a keep. And then what card do I not want? I think I won't have time for a counter spell. Oh, kill spell, poison opponent, and keep a counter. Oh, this is a super risky keep. okay. One draw, step down. Again, drawing it next turn or the turn after is actually fine. Oh man, this is tough. Oh, not like this. Not like this. Oh no. That was a greedy. Not. I won't say it's greedy, but it was just an unfortunate situation. All right, so I don't think I'm gonna have time to. I don't think I have time to augury. All right, so a couple more turns. Dang. Okay. This is very, very unfortunate. He's now, well, past corrupted now. Oh, man. Why can't you just be another land? Unfortunate. Yeah, I took a risk. I didn't think I was going to be able to win if I... yeah, that's actual GG's. I don't think I was going to be able to win if I went down to 5, but obviously this also did not win, so maybe it was a smarter decision. GG's to opponent. I'm happy to see another flavor of poison using creatures, and happy to pay more. Finally, that Explorer Pauper is back. I like Explorer more than Historic. All right, bye-bye.